Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and we are back with another episode of Hidden Secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches on Forza Horizon 5. So for those who are new to my channel and don't know what this series is, well, this is a series where you, the subscribers, send me interesting things that you have found in Forza Horizon 5, and the ones which are the most unique and haven't yet been showcased on my channel will get a chance of being featured in a future episode. To send me the things that you have found, you can either write them down in the comment section below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter, or Xbox, either by describing it or in video form. Please just make sure that it is in the best quality possible so it can be included in a future video. All of the links will be down in the description below. So without further ado, here are 7 new secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches that were recently discovered in Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, club tags still bugged. So one of the small but yet annoying bugs that has been in Horizon 5 since launch is the club tags not showing on the players every time you load up the game. Now I understand that not all players experience this bug, however a good portion still does, and one of the easiest ways to get your club tags showing again in every session is to search for your own club tag and then rejoin. Now after a series update, I believe somewhere in the 7th or 8th one, Playground Games did patch this issue, and finally for all players, whenever they hopped on the game, their club tags would once again show next to their gamer tag like it should. Now I'm not sure if it was in this particular update or update 12, but the problem seems to have recently returned once again. Hopefully this can be sorted out soon, because I know players love to represent their clubs, especially in multiplayer races, and then just to get this working once and for all like it did in all previous Horizon titles. Number 2, reasons for Ferrari not being showcased. As of right now, we have seen 3 Horizon Anniversary intro remakes, and there seems to be somewhat of a common theme between the anniversary intros in comparison with the original, and that is most scenes shot with a Ferrari is completely missing. Now at first I was thinking surely Playground Games could find somewhere on the Horizon 5 map that looks somewhat similar to Horizon 3's Ferrari FXXK being parked behind a waterfall, or even the Ferrari 458 Spider placed underneath some autumn-like looking trees in Horizon 1. Well, one of you guys watching commented on my previous video that it could possibly be more of a Ferrari issue when it comes to showcasing certain vehicles in a promotional manner, such as a splash screen. As some of you are aware, when it comes to car licensing with Ferrari in video games, things do get a little bit complicated. It is well known that Ferrari generally do not like their vehicles being modified, hence why we believe the Liberty Walk body kit for the 458 Italia was only featured in Horizon 3 and not its successors. But I do think this is a much more viable assumption, but with that said, Playground Games did include the LaFerrari in their Horizon 2 anniversary intro, so who exactly knows? But a really interesting point that was brought up, and a huge shout out to Zorax from YouTube for sharing this opinion with all of us. Thank you. Number 3, Horizon 3 Festival site from a distance. Right, so at this moment we are in the 3rd week of Series 13, which means we get to visit the temporary Horizon 3 festival site that is located right here out in the dunes. Now in any video games there is a thing called level of detail, or LOD, and what this generally means is that the level of detail of an object depends on how close or far away you are. The closer you are, usually the more detailed it is, and the further away you are, the less detailed the object would appear. This is also based on the game engine itself, along with how powerful the player's console or PC is. We have also seen the level of detail change in vehicles themselves in the Horizon series, where cars being explored in Forza Vista mode are far more detailed than they are out in free roam, and that is to keep the game running as efficiently and as smoothly as possible without sacrificing too much detail in one area. But here's one that was showcased to me that was similar to an example example I showcased back in Horizon 4, and that is if you head up towards the volcano and jump into photo mode, then zoom into where the Horizon 3 festival site is, you can see that the site has gone completely missing. In fact, you can view the Horizon 5 map from a completely different perspective by just zooming in and looking around. It's pretty interesting, I have to say. But anyways, a huge shout out to FF2020 for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, the site is actually missing. So just as I'm speaking about the Horizon 3 festival site going missing from afar, some of you have experienced the site actually disappearing when you are right there. As we can see in this clip, the player's festival site must have not loaded in and he's just simply driving along the ground as if it was the week before, while all the other players in the Horizon world are driving up and around the site itself. However, for this player, it just seems like the other drivatars or other players are levitating like Jesus. A very interesting bug to say the least, and a huge shout out to Logicogs from Twitter for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5, a small spelling mistake. Now, throughout the life of Horizon 5, there has been a few spelling mistakes here and there. There has been examples found in the accolade section and even throughout the festival playlist, as we can see here, where whoever was in charge of the text spelt perfect incorrectly. Well, here's another small one that was found in the Hot Wheels expansion. Now, I'm not sure if this screen is for players who have yet to purchase the Hot Wheels expansion, but you can see that in the text, the word Academy is spelled incorrectly. Now, I honestly don't remember seeing as many spelling mistakes in past Horizon titles as I have seen in Horizon 5, but yeah, here's another one that I'm sure most of us probably missed. Anyways, a huge shout out to XD Snowy from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 6, more Mercedes was scanned. Now, for those who played Forza Horizon 4 will know that the Mercedes AMG Hammer Coupe made its debut to the franchise back in Series 29. It's one of my favorite Mercedes to ever exist, and it was pretty cool to see Playground Games bring in new to Forza cars into the game 29 months after the launch of Horizon 4, and all completely for free. Now, here's the interesting thing. There's a YouTube video that showcases a full gameplay of the Hammer Coupe known as Azil, and down below there was a comment by another user known as Blue Ridge Mercedes saying that this was the actual AMG Hammer Coupe that Playground Games went to scan. But not only that, Playground Games also scanned 3 other Mercedes from Blue Ridge Mercedes, and they were the Mercedes AMG Hammer Wagon, the 500E, and the E55 Wagon. My goodness, Playground Games, I would love for those Mercedes to be drivable in Forza Horizon 5. Now, I'm not sure what Playground Games will actually do with those scans of the 3 other Mercedes, but I'm quite sure they won't appear for Series 14. However, the cat's out of the bag now. Anyways, a huge shout out to Devon Sag 145 from Instagram for sharing this information with all of us. Thank you. And lastly, number 7, Donut Media for Update 14. So just yesterday, Playground Games tweeted a Torben Tuesday giving us some clues as to what we might possibly be getting for Series 14. Now, although we already know that Donut Media was teased in the coming soon section in the festival playlist, there's not many solid clues as to what we will be getting. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, because in the past, whenever there's something very exciting like a new car being brought in, Playground Games will make its clues quite obvious, especially for the Torben Tuesday, but in this one, nothing really suggests that any specific Donut Media cars will be included for Series 14. Now, with that said, however, it was announced on one of Donut Media's podcasts a couple months back that their faces were scanned for the game, and also some of their Donut Media vehicles will be appearing in Horizon 5 too. This includes their high-low cars for the Nissan 350Z, the Toyota Tacoma, along with their Money Pit vehicles, which includes the first generation Mazda Miata and the E36 BMW 328. So what could we expect for Series 14 and Donut Media? Well, based on what was revealed on the podcast, I would love to see some Donut Media built cars featured in Horizon 5, as no matter how we customize the cars in game, it just won't feel like the original cars that Donut Media built themselves. Not only that, an old school 4-door BMW E36 sedan would be awesome to see. So I'm really hoping for those cars to be featured in Horizon 5, and also a Donut Media specific story would be great too. I'm sure if Playground Games have scanned their faces, we are going to have to interact with them to a certain degree. But that's just kind of what I'm hoping for based on everything that was disclosed and teased. But what do you guys think we'll be getting for Series 14, and how Donut Media will be represented in Forza Horizon 5? Let us know down in the comment section below. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 5 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.